update for this week. Can't believe it's the last week in January already. Time always said these months are going to fly like last year's month. So quick update. Well, maybe it'll not be a quick update. Last week, Wednesday I went in early. Well, not early. I went in at my usual time. Got into the class, and sitting in my journalism class like Billy no mates, because the lecturer had texted everybody. Obviously she's not got my new mobile, which is my fault, not hers. So of course I didn't get the text to say that the class had been cancelled. And I was sitting there like a spare part at a wedding, waiting and they're coming in, and I'm phoning people and messaging people and thinking, where the hell is she? So eventually, about about half an hour after, I decided to go and see if there had been a room change. So I don't know if I dropped her in it, because I went to the rooms I thought, the other rooms that we had classes in, I thought, so I went to the 5th floor and I went to the 3rd floor, and the head of the department was there, so, and I'm giving it, do you know where, don't want to mention the names, classes, and he's like, I don't know, it wasn't aware there was a class change, but anyway, she was off and she had cancelled the class, so hope I didn't drop it in it. Anyway, so I worked out, I had done other stuff, I kind of familiarise myself with InDesign, which I know nothing about. I know Photoshop, I can do Photoshop, quite well. When I say I can do Photoshop, it's my kind of, it's my definition of Photoshop, and just kind of playing around. If they say do this, do this, do this, and do this, and all this terminology of Photoshop, but I can manipulate the things myself and can come up with nice wee kind of graphics. But it's Photoshop Karen style. So anyway, it wasn't Photoshop, it was InDesign, because we have to do a pamphlet kind of thing. So, but don't get me wrong, I quite like it. I quite like technology and learning new things. So YouTube for me, I think it'll be. So that was Wednesday. So I had learned that, and then of course at Wednesday afternoon we've got our graded unit started. Exactly, everybody who does an HNC, HND will know, well, in Scotland, I don't know about England, but in Scotland will know what a friggin' graded unit is, and how you look at your graded unit and go, oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know, I've been trying to do this brief for the all weekend, apart from Saturday because I was out, but I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, graded unit. You know what you want to, what you want to do for your graded unit, but it's how to put it all together. And the notes and the best notes in the world. For me, other people might, they might can interpret them better, but no. Obviously, I'm not even in the frame of mind. Anyway, I'll still give it a go and see what happens. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, we've got media features and trends. Right, I've decided to do Australia media Channel 7. Because number one, just for a wee change, we want to pick another country. So I picked Australia. Because I like Australia. So that was media features and trends. We're to do an essay. Oh my god, that's another thing that's going to be kind of, I don't know, tedious. Anyway, so that was that. And then the second period we get InDesign. It's desktop publishing. So that's the pamphlet and that we have to do. I've chosen a castle around about where I live. Don't want to mention the castle. So we were just kind of messing around with the stuff, and Ed asked about you would bring in a kind of poster and talk about this poster, and by the time we went round the class, it was, I mean, it was fucking boring as fuck. Don't mean to swear, but it was boring as fucking shite. Anyway, so we done that, and then it was a bit miffed because half the class, I think it might have been even more than half the class, hadn't brought their, if I can find it, I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if I can find it. Oh, there it's here. Hadn't brought one of these little things, as you can see, to put all the stuff on. I was included, I had forgot it as well, and so had the other mature students, so we were kind of leading by example there, weren't we? So, to say it was fucking not very, it was miffed. Anyway, so, you know, as I said, it's not a whole doom and gloom in that class, because I quite like learning new things, and I'm sure when I get to grips with InDesign, I'll be okay with it, hopefully. And then law. I like law. But I think it's quite, I think it was libel. Contempt of court. So we were kind of looking at aspects of contempt of court, you know, how we could be finding contempt of court. So it's the kind, I think this is more theory, you know, this part of the course might be more theory apart from the InDesign, but it might be more theory wise, and I'm a practical person, always have been. But I will get there, don't worry. Friday, we had public relations. Oh, you know, I'm actually quite enjoying that class. I think that class I'm going to enjoy, public relations. We were talking about the Liberal Party, it's politics, that was me and my element. So we're talking about that. That was bad, you know, how bad PR could go against doing that, and what you would do to rectify. I don't know what the Liberal Party can do to rectify the kind of mess they've got themselves into. And then we had production, video production, so I like a Friday. So I'm doing my advert, a promotional video, I would say. It's not like an advert, I think it's a promotional video. So mine is going to be on the college, you know, just promoting the college, trying to get students in. So I've got that to do, just to type that up, because we had done the kind of treatment for it. So that was Friday. So that was last week. This week I'm just trying to discourage doing it, so I'll be updated about, I might be bald by that time, I'll tell them all my hair out. Anyway, we quite well, 8-minute update on how everything went last week. So over and out.